All right, this is the printer overview. So I'm gonna go through all the parts and make sure you can get to see some details. So this one is the top cover. Once you take it out, you can see the T-notch, and I just designed it like this way. So I have full access to the circuit and also really easy to see. Uh, as you can see here, this is XYZ stepper motor. The wire is not so great, but I think this one does its job, and I can see this one is okay, I'm gonna turn it like this way. As I mentioned multiple times, this is the X motor, Y motor, and Z motor. It's not about the X motor moves the X axis because it's a delta. It's not gonna work like that way. But the screen is facing you. This is X and this is Y. So this is the X axis. And this is the Y axis. The Z axis move it up and down. So X, Y, Z always, often they will move together. So there is four stepper drive, and the first one is, I think this one is X, or I think so, yeah, this one is X motor, Y motor, and Z motor, so X, Y, Z. And then this stepper is for the extruder. Technically, ramps can take two extruder design, but for this one, we are not gonna do that. So let me take my webcam and show you the details. Okay. So this is the extruder stepper drive, and there is, actually this one is the potentiometer. So I'm not sure, can you see there's a little flat end here? Can you see? Flat end should suppose facing here. But because the extruder needs a little bit more amps, so I turn it slightly like here, like something like 30-degree or something. Also, when you do it, don't power your Arduino overboard and do it. Like it can like fry the stepper or damage the circuit. Or you can just use some kind of non-conductive things. I think that's some, I also brought the ceramic driver, so you can turn it, or you can just use some wood or bamboo skewer or some other things to turn it. But if you don't power it, you can actually do it. Also, if you give too much amps, the stepper motor will make like weird pitch sound, so like make sure you don't turn it too much. Then here is the XYZ motor. They all should be same. And actually, as you can see, the potentiometer are facing this side. So keep it XYZ will be it's all the same like this. Then this one is for the end switch. There is multiple pins, but first one is here. First one is empty. The second one is X and empty, and this one is Y, and this one is Z. So actually when I built it, actually as I have a camera, so flip it, and then I got confused, and the printer didn't really work. So make sure the X and X, Y and Y, and Z and Z. So make sure they are kind of all connected in a correct way. Then if you use a fan should be, this one is called D9. So like there's a middle two. So the red one will be here, black one will be here. So you can actually have the pin. In my case, I just made these pins so I can later, if I need to switch the extruder, I'm just gonna use this pin. If not, actually you can directly connect the positive, negative one there as well. So that's the circuit. This one is the display. There is the display is right here. So I think this one's EXP1 and 2 and connected in the correct way. After that, just use some zip tie to like organize your cable. Not the best way to organize the cables, but it does its job, and then I really like to have access to the circuit. Once you build it, you don't have to open it quite often, but time to time, you may need to do some troubleshooting. Then this is the screen. There's a knob, and the corner. Like if you like, I don't think you really will fly or travel with machine, but if you do that, like make sure I give a good attention to all the parts. So make sure it's gonna really solid. Then the arch, so this is the end switch and the slider. They're all working nicely right now. So they should be solid, and then like there could be a little wiggle, but I think this one's good. I have a tensioner here and the bottom. At the bottom you have the timing belt and the corner here. All of them are ready like this. This is good. And the top, next one I like to do is the put the extruder. So I already have a 4-pin connector and 2-pin connector. So actually you can use this little slot here. You can put it, or also there is a little opening here, so you can put one cable here. Or also because it doesn't have, it's locked, so it oops. Actually, you can use this right here and put the 4-pin for the extruder. In this case, you can see black is facing this direction, so I will connect it. Same. This is E0, which is the extruder, and fan connector. And I'm gonna do red and black. This. And I will just keep it like this way, and then I think this will be good. This is ready. So what I'm gonna do, oh, this is actually the webcam cable. Let me move it. Wait a second. This way. So I'm just trying different layout to show you things a little bit better. So we have the extruder here. Good. There we go. And let me power the printer. The cable. And can you see there is the power connector? And as this one is an L shape, so I'm gonna just connect it. If it's a straight connector, you may need a little piece I designed to actually support it. Sometimes it doesn't really connect it nicely. So it's powered up. So extrude, I will put it on the side. This one is on. So what I'm gonna do is go to extruder and extruder position and turn. Actually, you can. I don't think you can listen to it. Actually, I can feel this with like sort of vibration on it, and it's turning. So, which means it does. It is ready, and based on the threaded shaft, you need to have different setting for the burner as well. So, also the next step, I know it's a little weird position, but I'm gonna just do it anyway. To this position. X. So try to hold it. Okay. As it moves down, but actually it doesn't know. Actually, it says 44, but it doesn't know actually where it is. So it doesn't really move it nicely. So for example, it says 0. So it think this one is 0. Actually, it should go further down. So what you need is go to home all, and then when you do it, it moves top and then hit the end switch. Can you see actually it light up here? Step the extruder. Then, and if you do, it's really weird position to hold the printer. Z pose, and then if I do it, it will move like this. Z axis, X axis, positive, negative, and Y axis, negative, positive. As you can see, whenever you move the X, Y, Z, all three step order will okay. All right. I think this is all the test. Seems like everything's right, working, and let's load some clay and start printing.